How's it going, everyone? This video is going to be a bit of a rant, but a bit of a good rant. So about 20-30 minutes ago, I had a moment where I just realized how really happy I am and thankful for the life I have right now. You know, I have a really amazing girlfriend, like one of the best people I've ever met in my life. Career stuff is looking really good right now. I'm not working right now, but I've been learning a lot recently. I'm putting myself in a good position for my career. I'm really excited about it. I have the best family anyone could ask for. Crazy supportive, loving, amazing. I've started to have a few friends where I've been, hanging out with them a lot, and I feel like I can really count on them, starting to build those up. I've already started to make friends in college, even though I'm technically not in college yet. And I, when I look around, I'm like, I have a lot more than a lot of people have. And as far as physical stuff, emotional stuff, just everything in general, I've been really lucky and just blessed to have all this stuff. And I was thinking, one thing that not a lot of people do enough is tell people how thankful they are for things. And instead of calling 20 million people and being really weird and be like, hey, thanks for everything, be like, okay. But instead of being weird about it, I figured I'd do what I do and make an entertaining video out of it. This literally is coming right off of that whole wave of happiness and thankfulness I just had. As you can see, I've not changed or even shaved. But I think I rock the 5 o'clock shadow look. My girlfriend likes it a lot. I'm going to edit that out of the video. Probably not going to edit out of the video. But anyway, I thought I'd kind of just more or less go down the list and tell people what they have meant in my life and how important and meaningful they really are and how much they're appreciated. First and foremost, I think I gotta start off with my immediate family. My mom and dad have been together forever. They're high school sweethearts. It's adorable. You guys have always helped me believe in love, first of all, because, we didn't start with a ton of money when I was little. But I never knew that. I was never wanting or anything like that. They taught me humility to an extent, and they really showed me what hard work can do, because we went from living in a very small apartment with not a lot of money, to we're living in this big house. We have a pool. We have 3 or 4 PS4s between us. Yeah, 3 PS4s between us. And they always work really hard. Sorry, I'm sitting very weird to be at the right height right now because of camera stuff. But what they've managed to do for me and my brother and for our family is amazing, and I can't tell you guys how thankful I am for that. They have always supported me no matter what. I was a very weird kid. Crazy kid, but they were always there for me, and they've always been there for me. They've helped me even when I shouldn't have necessarily gotten help because I was being a jerk or stupid or lazy. But I couldn't ask for better parents. They are one of a kind, fun, amazing, nice people. They have formed me into the man I am today and the man I am becoming. But I really do appreciate you guys. And as I'm about to head off to college to start a whole new part of my life, everything you've taught me has really meant a lot. And of course, my little brother, Ethan, he has been my best friend since I was 2.5? I don't know. He's 16 now, you do the math. But, we've pretty much done everything together. Everyone would always call it, we're the boys. We were the very first kids in my family and family friends. Like, we were some of the first. So, we're he's been with me for a long time. He's in the other room playing Fortnite right now. I'm gonna hop on with him later. But it's gonna be hard, you know. I've lived with him for 16 and a half odd years. You know, I've always had him just a door away. If I need him, I'd be like, hey dude, you know, I hate you, but I love you, you know. You know, I always have him to count on, you know what I mean? He's a weird kid, he's goofy, he's whatever, but I love him to death, you know what I mean? Like, and he is a cool dude, you know. We've hung out together, we hang out together, we're always with each other, and, you know, I don't know if he knows it so much, but he has a very special place in here. And it sounds very morbid, but I do hope I am the first to go years and years from now, because I don't know what I would do if I lost him. Same with the rest of my many other members of my family, parents included, because they mean a lot to me. My grandparents, absolutely. I think I'll go half and half. On the Lenahan side, they've, you know, some of the most compassionate people you'll ever meet. Extremely loving. Like, even if they have differing views from you, like, I'm speaking of, you know, Nana and Papa Lenahan, for those of you who don't know. They have always been super sweet and loving and supportive, you know. When my grandfather was alive, he was a really cool guy. I looked up to him a lot. He just had it was just something about him where you're like, I want to be around that guy. He's a cool dude. And when he did the whole, like, you know, I'm tough and I'm the old man who's, you know, I don't feel, what are those? But, like, when you got to know him, he was a really compassionate person, you know. He had a lot of love for his family, and, you know, always did what was right and stuff. And, you know, that's something I've always looked up to. My Nana Lenahan is in the other room. Nicest lady you'll ever meet, for sure. You know, she's one of the people who helped teach me how important it is to be compassionate to people and be empathetic. Sometimes too empathetic, but, you know, I'm not gonna get into that. But no, she is a wicked nice lady, super compassionate. All my family members have been supportive, you know, herself included, and she's always been there for me and my brother, and loves us more than I can say. On the other side, Nana and Papa Neeland, for those of you who don't know, awesome people. Love them to death. My grandfather is actually one of the people I look up to the most because of the crazy things he's done in his life. He has amazing stories that he loves to share. But, you know, he's overcome a lot in his life, and he's done a lot of amazing things with his life. He and my grandmother's love story it literally sounds like it's out of a storybook. It's super cute, but, you know, I love them to death. My Nana Neeland is like one of my biggest fans. She's always like, you know, yeah, you better invite me to the Oscars when you're there. She knit me this blanket for my graduation party. It's this, not to mention they're both, like, absurdly talented. It's kind of scary. She made this giant blanket, like, huge, and it has all of the t-shirts I've had from sports to shows I did. I did a show in 2005. It was The Wizard of Oz, just a musical at a college or whatever. But as someone who's about to go into acting as my career, and as something I feel like I was born to do, that show means a lot to me, because it was the very first show I ever did. My mom had a shirt from them that I didn't know I had, and she sewed it onto the blanket, so that is one of my favorite things on it. She also sewed on Nananator on there, which is what we called it when we were younger. I actually have a lot of really, really good memories of both my grandparents and their houses, of, you know, being little and, you know, eating food there, staying over, stuff like that. Like, those memories are really important to me, and I'm really happy I have them. So I'm thankful for that. And just how both sets of grandparents have always, pushed me forward to be good people and, pursue my dreams and, all that stuff. Not to mention they spoil me rotten. My phone's at 5%. This isn't good. We'll see how far this goes. I want to thank all of the people who I've befriended over the years, whether we're friends anymore or not, whether it's through fault of my own or whatever happened. I want to thank you guys. You guys have been very instrumental in how I've developed as a person and to some extent as a performer sometimes. Especially to my drama club people. I love you guys to death. The people I'm friends with now, I'm very close with Jess, Zach, Rose. I count her because we may be dating, but she's also my best friend. And I'm not going to name everyone because I have a lot of people on this list and I don't want to offend anyone by forgetting them. I only said Jess and Zach because I've hung out with them a lot the past couple weeks. But you guys mean a lot to me. You keep me grounded and give me something to do, so that's nice. All you guys I'm very close with, you're very trustworthy. Help me get out a lot of emotions that I have. I want to thank all my family and friends, and family friends, because you guys have always you guys help me feel really good about myself. I've had a lot of times where I haven't felt that great about myself, and I'm like, I should be doing more, I'm a loser, this or that. I'm okay now. But there have been times where I've been struggling. But every time I run into you guys, especially the family friends, you guys are like, oh my God, you're so big, you look so good. I've been hearing about you doing this and that. That's awesome. And it's little things like that help make me feel better about myself and make me be like, I am doing okay. So I really appreciate you guys. Plus, all the family friends are super fun, nice people, so they're good to be around. Good time. As you can tell, not a lot of this was planned. This is kind of just letting it all out, But all the people from high school and middle school, teacher-wise, adult-wise, as well as the people who are ground level, other students, even people I didn't know really well, I just watched the movie 8th Grade with Rose, so I'm very much feeling the importance of that, or significance of that age. But, I've come through a lot these past 8-9 years especially. I've learned a lot of big lessons, made a lot of mistakes. Thankfully, a lot of you guys have forgiven me for them. I really appreciate that. Mom, Dad, bless your soul for some of the crap you had to deal with, especially last year. But I'm, all you guys in my life, whether you be a friend, an acquaintance, a former employer, family, anything like that, thank you. I mean that, thank you. I'm about to move on to a whole different chapter of my life. Things are going to be changing rapidly. Things are going to be crazy. But because of you guys, I am in a place where I feel like I am really able to attack these things. And I feel good about myself. I feel good about where I'm at mentally, for the most part. I could overcome some laziness, I will admit, and some procrastination, but you guys are helping me with that, so thank you. There's some crazy stuff coming, but if I couldn't have asked for anyone else to help me through that and help prepare me for that, so thank you guys. You are all very appreciated. You all matter, and you've all had an effect on this guy. So one day I hope to be able to repay all that, the kindness, the lessons, all that stuff. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your summer, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.